Hey y'all, thank you for coming back. Today we are talking about believe in yourself before anyone else does, okay? Believing in yourself isn't about confidence, it's about trust. In this episode, I'm talking about what it really means to believe in yourself before the world validates you, before people understand you, and before things make sense. This is for anyone who's learning how to choose themselves even when it feels uncomfortable or lonely, okay? There comes a point in your life when you realize that waiting on other people to believe in you will keep you stuck waiting for permission, waiting for reassurance, and waiting for someone to finally say you're enough. And sometimes that moment never comes. So you have to be the first one to believe you, okay? And for me personally, this really stuck out to me because I didn't know. Like, I was struggling with this. I never knew that. Again, like that episode that I came out with, it's kind of like without you even knowing the way you grew up, it made you think that's how the rest of life is supposed to go. Habits were being created and you didn't even know that they were. So when you come out here in this world, when you get older and it's like, but wait a minute, I've never seen that before. It should be like this. You got to understand, okay? Myself included. When you're actually out here by yourself, and I'm not saying you don't have no family or no friends or none of that. I'm just saying when you're living your life alone, you're gonna see how, certain things that went down, whether it was the reassurance or I'm gonna keep letting you know because I know you're not sure. You're not getting that in this world, okay? So you can't sit here and look at other people and think, but wait, you're supposed to, mind you, no one is supposed to do anything for you. Anytime a person does something, it's because they wanted to. So stop with that validation. Oh no, I'm me. You have to. No, don't nobody got to do nothing. Okay. And that believing in yourself, it really could be hard because it's like, it makes you feel like, wow, am I doing something wrong? Why can't anyone see what I'm doing? Why is no one believing in me? You keep questioning everyone else because you do not believe in you. You are looking for reassurance, and you have to stop. When you see a vision, everybody else ain't gonna see that vision. Okay. A couple of people might call you crazy. A couple of people might make you feel like you should have been did that. Stop, stop, stop talking. Mind you, this is for me too. Stop talking. Everyone does not need to know what you got going on. Everyone does not need to know your future plans. You know what I'm saying? Just stop talking. And that is my biggest issue. I talk. I let the whole world know what I got going on. I let the whole world know where I'm going, where I'm trying to be. That is not okay. It will never be okay because that's where sabotage comes in, okay? It can come from other people or it can come from you. You keep running your mouth, you telling someone without even knowing that they are waiting for your downfall, and you're giving them every ounce of information of all of your future plans. And now you're wondering, wait a minute, everything was going according to plan. Now it's not. Yeah, you kept talking. Yeah, that believing in yourself, it is so important. Like it really is. I didn't even know at one point in life that I was struggling with this. I just didn't know. I just thought that's how the world was, because who really wants to be out in this world growing and doing everything by themselves? But no, it's not that. You can still do that alone, but you have to be sure in you. Because if you're unsure and you have a whole bunch of people behind you talking about, yeah, you got it, you're going to do it. If you don't believe in yourself, you're going to keep bothering these people. Mind you, everyone has their own life that they're living. Other people have things that they got going on. They don't have the time to sit here and keep letting you know, no, you're good. You're good. You got, no. Be sure of you. Because even when you do take the time out to sit here and do the next step, because you're unsure of you, you're going to go back and forth on every ounce of life and you're going to be struggling forever. Okay? Mind you, for y'all that's been here since day one, Georgia days. Yeah. Like I keep telling y'all, going to Georgia was one of the best things I did in life because I was alone. Any move that I made, it had to come from me because I had nobody to talk to. I couldn't go to my friend's house or whatever, you know? That's why, mind you, the new year is coming up. Okay? The new year is coming up. So we have to be a different version of ourselves because after all these years, if the things that, if certain things or a project that you've been working on for month, days, and it's still not coming together, just, take the time out, sit here and look at it and think about it like, wait a minute. All right, if everything is going according to plan, why isn't this working? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you believe in yourself? Are you still waiting on other people? How is your mindset? Have you grew from that? It's a lot into it. Oh my gosh, this new year, we all have to be better versions of ourselves. I personally feel like if we take the time out and remove things in life that we just feel like that we're not growing from, if we change the way we think, change the way we see, whatever we've been sitting here wanting and praying on and working so hard for, if we remove all of those things that were keeping us stuck, who knows where we'll be next year? You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like for me personally, I feel like 2026, it's kind of like it really needs to be a year for you. You know, a lot of people might sit here and call you selfish and everything because now you're focusing on you and you're being very vocal and saying no. And it's like, oh, you coming different. No, I'm not coming different. I've never took the time out to care about myself. How I sit here and care about all of y'all, I never did that for me. And I'm tired of being the last one. So instead of doing what I've been doing, I'm going to sit here and put myself first. And once I get me in order, if you understand and you still here, then we can figure it out. But I'm not moving forward unless I make sure I'm okay. And I feel like that's something all of us need to be doing. Like, it's okay to say no. I've never said no to anyone now when something don't feel right. And I'm like, no. Oh, no, it's not just no. It is absolutely not. No. And you have to be okay with saying no. Take out what I've always thought, if you say no, you're going to hurt someone's feelings. It's okay. We all grown. You know what I'm saying? If it's no, it's no. I'm not going to make myself uncomfortable just to be there for you. If I know good and well I don't want to, if I'm having a gut feeling that's telling me not to, I'm going to stop ignoring that and just go with it. No. You can figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, what were you doing before I was even here? So, no. 2026 is all about us. Make sure we sit here and put us in the number one spot, okay? Because if we're not in the number one spot, how are we still functioning? How are we still able to be there for everyone else when you can't even be there for you? Okay? You have to know and understand that you are enough. You do not need validation. You do not need a, hey, I was just double checking. Absolutely not, because there's people out here that already know what it is. And that's another thing. Be careful around those that know them, and they always put themselves first. And you're trying to put yourself first because they already know what it is. So you're trying to double check with a person that's just like, wow, they still don't know them. Good. It kind of works in my favor. No. Stop giving people the green light. No. Figure out what you want, figure out how you want to move, and get it done. Believe in yourself, okay? If no one believes in yourself, that's cool. It is what it is. Just as long as you believe in you, that's all that matters. Wow. I look at it like yourself in Jesus Christ. And of course, Jesus believes in us. That's why he did all that needed to be done for us. So make sure you stay connected and be sure of yourself. And I got this for y'all. If nobody claps, clap for yourself, okay? If nobody understands, keep going. If nobody believes yet, believe anyway. Because once you believe in yourself, everything else starts to align. Okay. When you fully trust yourself and you're just like, you know what? I don't know what this move is. I don't know what it's going to do to me. If you believe that it's going to do something, that's all that matters. Even if you do it and you fail, you will have no regret. Like, I wish I would have did it. Who knows? Now, at least, even if it did fail, it's kind of like, cool. We can scratch that off the bucket list. I already tried it. It didn't work out. Now, time to move on to the next one. I do not want us to live life with regrets in any and everything. Absolutely not. Because it's one thing to fail, it's another thing to regret of never trying. I would rather have a whole bunch of failures than sitting here like, wow, I should have did this. I should have did that. No. Do not go into next year with the other episode I came out with. No shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Okay, if you thinking about it, if it's something you want to do, go out and do it. If you fail, it's cool. Think of something else and do that next. Do not have regrets in life, okay? Once again, believe in yourself before anybody else does. You are enough. You can and you will. We have to get it done. Alrighty, y'all. I really hope that this helps someone out there, and I will talk to y'all later.